Yeah, how's everybody doing? Y'all know who this is. It's Crazy X Generari, and today I have a prominent guest. Before he introduces himself, I'd like to say welcome back. I'm back with a bang. It's your boy, number one, without the O. I don't take losses. So with me right here is
Katekani Khosa,
aka Mawona.
aka Mawona.
Yeah, you'll search him on my Instagram username. I'll obviously tag him. I'm so happy. I've been willing to do this with you, bro, since I think before I started this, I journaled everyone I want to work with, like 2023. Actually, I journaled Katekani, Gado, everybody. So you guys are gonna see more guests that I've journaled. I like speaking things to existence, so I'm so happy for him to be here. I went to school with him pretty much my whole life. I think. I think
our whole life.
because we separated
For a bit, maybe
8, 9,
10, and
some like that. But yeah, we finished. We started school together. We finished school together.
Yeah.
He's a lovely friend of mine, and I'm so happy to do this because this one feels like it's for the culture. You know, like people don't want to see me or you or anybody who we came from the same area, which is Kremetat, for people who don't know, to be beefing or hating on each other's success. That's his other name, by the way. Yeah, so let's begin, man. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So y'all know. Oh, sorry, man.
I don't need to introduce myself honestly, because thing is, if I was to introduce myself now, honestly, I think it would be. I don't know, man. I consider myself, I don't know, just a thinker. Let me
right?
just put it like that. Like, I don't want to put my qualification or anything like in front, or do you understand?
Yeah.
I consider myself a thinker because I live in my head most of the time. So yeah, that's pretty much what I am.
I like that. So y'all know what this is. It's going to be 15 to 20 or even 25. You never know. Questions. It's about relevant things, social, his dating life. What he's on about, and I will throw in some questions maybe at the end for just a live reaction. So thank you guys for being here, and yeah, let's begin. What's an unpopular opinion you have that people might not agree with, but you stand on it?
Well, okay, I won't consider this to be an unpopular opinion, right? But it's something that, I don't know, man, a lot of people, myself as well, suffer or used to suffer from what I call cognitive dissonance, right?
Speak a little bit louder, yeah.
Okay, cognitive dissonance. Yeah, this is something that we don't really take into consideration. But in terms of an unpopular opinion, is that money doesn't change anyone.
Money doesn't change anyone.
It just amplifies who you already are. And I say this simply because I've been fortunate enough to interact with, with people who are rich, right? But not generous. And people who are poor but still generous. So honestly, it's not a matter of money changing you as an individual.
It just amplifies who you are.
It just simply amplifies who you are.
Like that.
So if you're actually generous from the start,
you would be generous when you get money.
Yeah, exactly.
And vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I get you. Let's move on to the next question. Do you think dating has become too transactional in our generation?
Very. It's very transactional, man. I don't know. I think you've noticed that. But I often speak about dating in my socials.
Yeah.
And I share my think pieces on dating. Simply because I've experienced this firsthand. But you honestly, like, it's very transactional. Sure. I don't want to even play the play game, and there's a lot of play, do you understand? Because honestly, we're the first generation who experienced social media. And this is and it's not transitional simply because we look up to certain people, do you understand? And honestly, I feel like, because actually, let me just, there's a post by Nesicine. We talked about how social media is not social media, do you understand? And we sort of like treat it as something that we need to look up to. And remember, if we take everything on social media at face value, we then simply think, okay, everything will be rosy. And I say this simply because I speak mostly about women.
Women, yeah.
Because it's transitional, especially when we talk about
women.
Because we know
we're
that,
straight,
we're not like, I have a mask, If a man wants to, you will. And such things, man. It's a bit transactional.
Oh, crazy.
It's quite sad because
Yeah, and we often blame it on Cyril's economy, but it's really not Cyril's economy.
It's not Cyril's economy.
Yeah, we just become a village now to understand.
And honestly, another thing is simply because we no longer invest in mentors or mentorships. We simply invest in influencers. Like a lot of, because here's the thing. Like, let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
A lot of women are gullible. And are gullible in the sense that the influencer that you look up to, they sort of like set it as a standard.
Yeah.
And those standards now become what?
And on social media.
Yeah, especially on social media. That's what I'm talking about. Because they don't actually look up to women like in real life. Like I said, for example, let's say some lady from church or anything like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Whether they will just refer to maybe your, I don't want to mention about actually bougie. I know I actually look up to Saint Bougie and how her boyfriends or her men's treating her.
Yeah.
But they don't even know actually on the ground. You understand? So yeah, I think it's become transitional, man. There's a lot at play, but move on to the next question.
Nah, I got you, bro. What's your take on men don't talk about their feelings? Fact or an excuse? Is it a fact or an excuse that we don't talk about our feelings?
It's both a fact and excuse. Yeah. Firstly, but if I was to rate it, let's say it was out of 100%, right? If I was to rate it too, so it's 30%. Okay. Well, okay, it's 70% a fact.
That we don't talk about our feelings.
That we don't talk about our feelings. And then it's 30%, okay, 30% effect, 70% excuse. So here's the thing. Why I read it like this.
Interesting,
so it's 70% effect. And there's a lot at play as to why it is now effect. Do you understand? Because here's the thing. Men do actually speak about their feelings. Like, honestly, when we started dating, honestly, we used to be vocal about our feelings. You understand?
Yeah.
But then society sort of like progged them, because they say in total,
be a man,
be a man.
Cry.
Basically, you simply just, so whenever you speak about your emotions, you quickly get dismissed. Whether it's at
undermined,
home, whether it's at home or maybe in a relationship, you simply tell you, okay, my guy, I can't cry, you can't cry, man. So we simply sort of reprogram ourselves as a result. Okay, you know what? Let me just not talk. I want to express my feelings to maybe my girlfriend or my partner or my parents, especially with mothers. Do you understand? Even our parents as well. Because honestly, if you go to your parents and try to tell them, actually, Mama, or
I'm feeling this way.
I'm feeling this way. Mama, why are you crying? So basically, the reason why it's 70% fact is simply because our emotions are quickly dismissed as men. Because we are trying men. Because as soon as you speak or maybe you try to express yourself, you're being told, okay, you're acting like a woman. And it now goes to what? Your ego. Like basically, it is your ego as a man. Because actually, we are human beings who have to build a stable relationship with our ego. So
I like that. Yeah, man. I like that take. Yeah. Who do you think has it harder in today's world, man or woman?
In today's world, it's definitely man.
Before you continue, has it ever been women? Oh, I think so, because they didn't have rights. And okay,
it has been women.
Oh, all right. So in today's world, it's men.
It's men.
Okay.
And the reason why I say it is simply because, like I said, remember, I actually like how your previous question was actually a prelude to this question.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, man.
Yeah.
In today's society, first of all, like I said, social media. Actually, all your other questions were prelude to
it's icebreakers.
Do you understand? So here's the thing, man. So, in today's society, right, with social media and everything, right, especially with the music that we listen to and everything.
Influencers.
Influencers, and as much as I don't believe in influencers, but I actually realize that most of the people that
they influence.
Do you understand? So here's the thing, man. For men, all right, because here's the thing. Actually, I'll speak about this when I talk about my word of the day, but let me just mention it a bit. No?
Yeah.
So I feel like the world is in a disarray. Today's society is in a disarray, especially when it comes to, and this disadvantages men. Right? And here's the reason why. We are now sort of like the two genders are in a competition, right? Instead of integrity, because at the end of the day, it's sort of like we're fighting with the laws of nature. And the one law of nature that's very important is integration. Integration in this sense. You know what? So women sort of like, feminism understood back then, there were no rights. But then with women, modern day feminism, not necessarily women, but modern day feminism sort of like exaggerated or maybe became like took feminism and turned into an
something
extremist sort of like movement, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So with integration, right? We are like, I don't know, man. It's like, so women assume that we are not dependent on them, as in like men are not dependent on them.
And
And
we
simply
are,
because we were providers, so they thought maybe simply because we are providers, we are not dependent on them. But we are dependent on them.
Very,
That's why I talk about integration, man. Because male, sort of like feminine energy and masculine energy are interdependent on each other. So if we integrate, then society,
that's basic, grows. And
so now it's sort of like it's a competition between the two. And the reason why many have it harder now is simply because, okay, it's fine. Starting out, let's say it's in a relationship, starting out, now it's fine. We start out, okay, it's fine. You give me feminine energy, and then somewhere along the line, you're like, no, you now have to unlock my feminine energy. So now it's like
competitive chasing.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm dating another guy. Do you understand? Yeah, because here's the thing. As soon as it's not really that simple to put it across, but then men have it harder. Because, okay.
No, you've dropped gems.
If I was to sum it up now, firstly, it's unrealistic expectations from men. Do you understand? Because, okay, it's fine. It's if you scroll on social media right now, most posts in terms of relationship advice will be regarding women. Right? If a man wants to, he will. A man has to unlock a feminine era.
You know?
Do you understand? Do you understand? But then in terms of the side of guys, not as much. Do you understand? As guy, we're now being told, okay, you know what? We now have to apply. Because here's the thing, men have it harder simply because they now have to apply what the 48 laws of human nature in relationships. Or stoicism in relationships, and it's now
it's crazy.
Because honestly, like men are lovers, honestly.
We like to love.
Men are lovers, honestly.
Because we have friends who always say, "Wanna cherry, see my chick,
Do you understand? So if you give me that feminine energy, trust me, I will do things what you have to ask me. There's nothing that pleases a man more than simplifying
and providing for
his partner's life. Do you understand? It fulfills a guy. But then, if
hey, it's crazy that like even how you're talking, it's more on the world. It's not more even just South Africa or where we're from.
The world.
Because we travel a bit and we're like, hey, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
And it's so disappointing in a way to be upfront with it. But I'll move on to the next question. I do have I think we'll invite him again to explain more on what type of femininity, whatever. But do you think social media killed real connection or just exposed what was already fake?
It killed. It definitely killed real connection. Here's the thing, you remember when we were kids, When we were kids, we used to before your social media, before your Mixit even, because
before WhatsApp,
we grew up with Mixit. Mixit was before WhatsApp actually. We had genuine connections to a large extent. You could really call me and tell me, okay, my guy, I'm outside.
But I would know.
But you'd know, but okay, my guy.
At this time.
Would communicate before school, maybe after school again. Draw a clock.
And you keep your word.
And you keep your word, you understand? Okay, draw a clock.
Damn, that's crazy.
We have to take our bikes. Do you understand? So those were genuine.
Go and come back.
And there were no standards, unrealistic standards. No. It was simply because, okay, it's fine, man. We're friends. We hang around. Even with girls as well, man. We used to play with them. Any ulterior motives.
Nothing. I just want to play.
Because that's another thing. It killed real connection to that extent that
not even just about relationship.
Society doesn't believe now, but okay, it is possible that a guy and a girl can have a platonic relationship. We used to have those, man. Without any ulterior motives. We could keep it platonic.
Crazy.
But now, if you let's say for example, you have a male bestie. Let's say, okay, your girl has a male bestie. Or you have, okay, it's fine. But if your girlfriend has if your girl
has a,
do you understand? Or maybe your girlfriend says that you have a female bestie. She'll definitely go, okay, there's something going on.
True.
But I'm not saying we can have it played.
Because we be in heaven. And it was
but
just
now it's
how? Now I get you. If you could change one thing about how our generation moves, what would it be?
Our generation moves, man.
Just one. Can even be two, man. Bless my listeners and viewers.
Let's see. First of all, man. Okay, our generation moves. Okay. Firstly, it's it's not necessarily how about our generation moves, but here's one thing that I do wish, is that we could have sort of I don't know whether a public holiday, but I wrote maybe a week, a public week, you understand, a holiday.
For what?
Okay, so here's the thing, man. I want holiday where there's no social media. Or maybe social media is sort of like censored. Maybe business.
I call it private holiday. Boss.
Sort of
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah, but then like sort of social media is censored. It's censored to that extent you now have to go out and interact with people. You understand? Just get, because here's the thing. I feel like we are out of touch with reality.
Yeah, our vibrations.
You understand? Because here's the thing. The first thing that most people actually do when they wake up is what? Not even pray. Yeah, it's just scroll through TikTok.
Scroll through phone. Lower your vibration after you wake up.
And the thing is, we don't notice it now, but then we're sort of like indoctrinating ourselves. You might think, okay, you're not doing it, but then unconsciously, so you're doing it. Do you understand? So I feel like that's the first thing that I would change now. But then another thing, I actually wrote about it. What was it?
I can speak on what you're thinking. Yeah. I support that. I even support like that heavily. Like sleeping with your phone on the bed, the quickest thing that you do. I think even Denzel, the actor, spoke about it. It's like the first thing it does is wake up, hold your phone. It really lowers your vibration. Everything has its own frequency and vibration. So having your phone in your pocket really lowers your vibration, especially with this radiations that are introduced. So be aware, people. I feel like that should be an awareness, and I think like my platform really just supports what you're saying. Yeah.
And then, okay, another thing, man. That's what I'm saying. But I actually did share this on my Insta.
Yeah. Share it here.
So here's the thing. I want to share this because like the social media thing was a prelude to this, man.
Yeah.
Another thing is that I would really love our generation to understand that pace is secondary. Direction is crucial. Here's what I mean.
Break it down.
A lot of people think speed is very important in terms of like in terms of progress in life. Do you understand? But okay, it's fine. You need to understand in high school we're in a controlled environment. So we knew okay, we're all going to the step. Do you understand such things? So it was a controlled environment. But in life after matric, man, that's what I'm saying. We were out of touch with reality to a certain extent. But in life after reality, you find yourself actually, because this is something that actually realized after I did my varsity and whatnot. But actually, this is the thing, man. Like, okay, here's the thing. I was excelling, man.
I was excelling. A student.
I was excelling, man.
Nigga, 100 on everything. So a great teacher. Hold on, bro. Man, I remember this, man. Maybe I should share this in the moment. Sorry to cut you off. I remember being in grade 1 or 2. And then our grade 201 teacher was like, yeah, the ones that are getting 0 or less than 50, they're gonna work at that's been my gange. And the ones that are gonna get 90 or what, they're gonna drive a big Range Rover. I saw a 0 on mine. I saw 100 on his. And I wish to be you, bro. That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's another thing, man. That's sort of like.
And you were excelling at school. Sorry, I broke you when you said you were excelling at school and life after varsity.
Yeah, I want to continue that actually. Actually, I like what you said about how our teachers always told us, okay, the ones who are excelling academically, they'll definitely make it in life. Do you understand? So
at a young age.
Here's the thing that I actually realized that we're in a controlled environment. So we were taught, okay, we need to pace ourselves. So like you were asked, okay, after high school, what do you want to be? Or like isn't like okay, 25 at the age of 25. At the age of 25, after matric, I'll be done with my car. I'll be done with house. Do you understand? So that's the thing, man. So and a lot of people don't understand this. So here's the thing, man. You find yourself, okay, me personally, do you understand? Because actually it's fine. I did my varsity and whatnot, but I was I was fortunate enough simply because I grew up around. Because I've always wanted to go into entrepreneurship,
business,
But with my mom, okay, I'll talk about this another day. So the controlled environment, So the current environment taught us, okay, sort of a prognosis thinking, okay, speed, how quick you achieve things, measures your success. Do you understand? Okay, how quick you buy your car, how quick you graduate, how quick you get married, and then you are definitely being successful. Do you understand? So. But then that's not the case, man. That's not even the case. It's actually, there's a question that you actually showed me when I went through the questions. And I'll talk about this later. But then speed like I said, direction, pace is secondary. Direction is crucial. So by this, what do I mean? The direction that you're going towards in your life, you understand?
However fast you go.
Are you fulfilled in that direction that you're going towards? You understand? Because you know, bro, there are a lot of people who have money, who have, you understand what I mean? But they're not happy. And simply because they did it
with no sense of direction.
With no sense of direction, but simply because they believe, okay, the sooner I get married or the sooner I buy a car, the sooner I buy a house. Because that's the thing, man. We are moving, a lot of people are moving fast, man. But are moving fast towards what? Death. Because here's the thing, you want to buy a house, but then you buy it on in debt. And then here's the thing, okay, it's fine. You get a job. It's fine, you get a job. Next thing you want to buy, you buy a house. But you simply think because
I've achieved this.
The bank says I can afford a loan, then I can afford a house. That's not the case. It's fine, you buy that house. Next thing you buy a car. You simply think because the bank says I can afford a car. Then here's the thing, you're not stressed. You solve a problem.
You're alone.
Here's the thing, you solve the problem by creating another problem. And the thing you didn't notice at first. But you're creating another problem. You thought, okay, I was solving my problem because I needed a house. So it's,
I get you.
There's a lot of claiming.
It's like more like you're at war with yourself, but at peace with everybody.
Do you understand? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, you should
nah, drop the bar.
Yeah, that's a bar. That's definitely a bar.
No, I feel you, man. I like that take. Let's move on to the next segment. Do you think the youth today care enough about what's happening politically?
Politically, no?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing that I can say now. Well, actually, on social media, right, most of us are what we call keyboard warriors.
Keyboard audience.
No, keyboard warriors.
Warriors.
Warriors, no? But there's the thing. I feel like we are passive in terms of politics, you understand? We're passive. So, we don't care. Let me put it like that. We act like, because here's the thing, what we actually good at is what I call virtue signaling.
Virtue signaling.
Yeah, virtue signaling. Virtue signaling in that sense, we act like we care. But then our words don't actually show that we care. Because here's a simple thing, if there was to be a strike that's organized, or a protest that's organized against something, you actually find that most of the people that attend those strikes actually our parents.
Older people.
Yeah, not actually us as youth. Do you understand? And then also this also stems from this theme of maybe
feeling like
it's not necessarily because we don't care enough. Do you understand? I also feel like maybe it's because our education system sort of like taught us that politics doesn't necessarily affect us directly.
Yeah.
And we don't realize that. And another thing, and as much as we have that's okay, here's the thing that actually wish what happened to our education system. And it's not actually much, honestly, when I think about it.
Yeah.
Another subject, EMS.
Yeah.
Economics and Management Sciences.
Yeah.
That subject is very crucial.
Yeah.
It's very important.
True.
And we don't actually realize that.
True. Yeah.
We actually realize that because very well, your physics is what's important, right? But in EMS, it simply teaches you about how banking works.
Yeah.
Let's go from there. How banking works, how the economy works.
Yeah.
How politics, how the government works, how the public sector, the public sector being the government.
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, as if I feel like it's not being taught extensively. And simply because
even by the right teachers sometimes.
And here's another thing. It's simply because most of our educators are not being employed on merit.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
He's speaking more on South Africa.
Yeah, and they're not like being employed on merit.
True.
Hence, you find that, for example, I actually laugh now.
I get you. Yeah.
I find it funny when, not necessarily funny, but I find it sad and both funny when you find that our community, as in the black community, in SA, tends to be more of a complaining. Do you understand? They complain
rather than
actually take action.
I get
they
you.
complain in this sense. And let me show you an example. There's this complaint now that maybe your Pakistanis and Indians are taking over our economy.
Jobs and everything.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
There's a complaint that whites own society. There's a complaint. Do you understand? So basically, we are sort of like the victim mentality. And okay, here's the thing: we complain, and then later on do what? Blame it on maybe apartheid. Later, I understand.
We're still hurt, but
it did play very, do you understand?
But we gotta.
But here's the thing: if you understood that, okay, how the economy works and how to circumvent ourselves, because here's the thing: the Pakistanis were not there during apartheid, but they managed to come here 20 years later.
Good point.
And still take over what our economy.
Good point.
Do you understand?
Good point.
So if it was being taught extensively, but okay, actually, guys, entrepreneurship is actually a career option. Because if you go to a career guidance, then and sorry about that.
Yeah.
If you go to a career guidance, right? And they will never tell you about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
The one thing they can tell you about it is that it's a risk.
Yeah.
But those guys took risks, man. But they have our economy. You know how.
And everything is a risk, bro.
You know how those guys are right.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
They were driving like.
Walking. They used to sell delights and curtains.
They now own
shopping
centers and everything.
I remember.
Like how the
I remember how they came. They used to walk, holding lights, selling to us. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
They took that. Well, they came from that side. With no, like the only planners that were going to sell that side.
Whatever.
We're going to make money. Whatever we see,
So, you're right.
So we're doing what we're simply complaining, and this is not being taught extensively. Guys. We need to take a hold of our economy because we can complain about these guys are taking. Okay, it's fine if they leave. We'll be able to do it to manage that shop, those shops. Yeah, do you understand?
No, I get you. I get you. No. Good take on that one. I like that one. What frustrates you most about how South Africa treats young talent? Let me repeat that for you. It says, "What frustrates you most about how South Africa treats young talent?" And this is obviously off school.
Okay, so I believe that by young talent you are referring to the government, right?
The government?
It's sort of by South Africa. You're referring to how the government treats young people, man?
Oh no, more societal. Like the government will always find a way to say, no, we have sponsors, we have for this. But I'm just saying the community, the people around. It can even be like even outside of Guyana where we at, or even inside. Like, how do you think, like, South Africa, as in the people?
So, I think the reason why I mentioned how, like, the government is because
it
stems from the top. It stems from the top. How society treats everyone. And how, the same way how corruption, do you understand? Corruption stems from the top as well.
I get you.
So, here's the thing, it's actually like how your questions are, like, previous questions. So, here's the thing. I don't know if you've heard about the NYDA.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, you know the National Youth Development Agency.
Yeah.
Only officially because with the commercials.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And then leader, as in leader, Limpopo Economic Development Agency.
Yeah.
You see
a lot of them, actually.
Such agencies now. A lot of people are not. A lot of youth are not aware of these institutions. Do you understand? A lot of our young people are not made aware of these. And these. So here's the thing: these institutions then were actually established to serve as an aid to young talents, young entrepreneurs, young. Do you understand? So it's actually sad how we are not being informed in. That's what I'm saying. It stems back to the whole career guidance that I talk about now. We are not actually being informed. We are being taught about maybe going to industries that are already saturated.
Right.
Okay, no, be an accountant, be an engineer,
police officer, nurse.
For not even just the police officer, not even because here's the thing. There's a shortage.
There's engineer. You're talking about more of the
There's a shortage of teachers. There's a shortage of police officers.
You mean on the saturated parts of
on the saturated, because very back then those careers were looked at
booming.
True. My son is an engineer. Do you understand? The parents had bragging rights. So you're going to go and be a civil engineer. But then it's not such a So that's what I'm saying. But okay, actually, and honestly, okay, here's what I hate about how it's seen. It's really young people. And here's the one thing I hate about. Okay, here's the thing. We are being led by people who are out of touch with reality. Here's the thing. If you were to go and look at maybe the parliament broadcast, 90% of those guys that are there are already pensioners.
Already pensioners.
They are pensioners, man. They are above 60. Some are even sleeping with those involved in parliament. You understand?
Yeah, you're right.
Some of them are, like, they're not even, that's the thing, they're not employed on merit. You understand? And they are out of touch with reality. Because honestly, we're in the fourth and the third regulation, but our parliament is sort of like in the in the psyche, man.
You're right.
You understand? So,
you're right. And like to add on his part, every question that I've asked them, especially on the ones that were like icebreakers, it It was more on like young people stay connected to their phones. But then from what I'm getting now from his question is that now we're searching the wrong things because agencies like NYDA and other funding opportunities are there, but we're out here searching. So yeah. You broke it down. Yeah, simple because even saying the word now is in disarray, kind of like looking at the wrong direction. Yeah, you're right. What's something you wish government or leadership actually... Oh, you answered this one actually.
Let me just answer that again.
So let me just ask it fully for the...
Ask it fully, yeah.
What's something you wish government or leadership actually invested in for the youth? I don't know if I asked it properly, but I'll type it down.
No, it's okay. Actually invested in it.
Yeah, what?
I would love that our ministers
yeah,
in the cabinet, the cut-off age should be 40, at most 45.
45, yeah.
Most 45.
Yeah.
We cannot have a president who's approaching 70.
I would say 50, but yeah, 45.
45.
Yeah, 45.
Like we need people who are active, people who are in touch with reality.
And the young people.
Because here's one thing that I hate now, is that the government will constantly tell you, you are the future. I mean, when you tell me I'm the future, what do you mean? When I turn 60, I'll be the future.
Yeah.
No, the future is now.
Right now.
The future is now.
Because it's evolving now.
Because that's the thing, man. Because you can't expect someone who's 60, because they know 5 years or so.
You're gone.
The person is 65.
Yeah.
So you can't expect that.
I didn't say it, he did.
You can't expect that person to think for you.
Yeah, right.
Like for someone who's 20.
Yeah.
Because someone who's 20 actually has a lot ahead of him.
Even to learn, make mistakes.
But then someone who's 65,
you're right.
Cannot honestly be leading us. So like they should invest in the youth.
Yeah.
Generally.
You're right.
Give them positions of power and everything. Actually, like how the NYD actually employed someone who's a youth, man.
Who's a younger, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in his 30s, early 30s.
That's cool.
31.
That's cool.
As the head of, he's in the board.
Yeah.
NYD. So
that's
actually
cool.
Somewhere in the right direction.
Because we can actually relate to him and he can,
I just hope
he or she.
I just hope it doesn't get political because there's a thing. We don't need politicians, we need leaders. But that's fine.
Okay, that's a jam. That's a jam.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people chasing fame instead of purpose? Yeah. I mean, a lot of these questions, we can speak a lot about them.
We can speak a lot about it, but I actually love that question too.
Just your take, yeah.
Here's my take, right? You see, passion or purpose equals fulfillment. Fulfillment, right? A lot of people are chasing fame. Fame not necessarily as in like you want to be famous per se as in like a celebrity.
But yeah.
But in fame in essence, I want to be the richest guy in town.
Banborn.
I want to, do you understand?
Yeah, actualization.
But here's the thing, it doesn't really... Because here's the thing, okay, let's say it's fine, you buy guitar now. Do you understand?
People will applaud.
Yeah, people will applaud, but then maybe a month down the line, it's shy.
Won't fulfill, like
it's shy. When you won't be fulfilled. Do you understand? But when you're doing something that you're actually passionate about, man, the money will come, trust me. The money will come. Let me tell you, like this.
Regardless of anything you do.
Starting out valid, it might not make sense.
Yeah.
Trust me, when you're passionate about it, and then like people tend to resonate with your energy, the money will come. Yeah. So I say this simply because, remember, like I said, I was an A student, so a lot of people had expectations from me. Okay, this guy, by this age, he'll be working for some big firm or something like that. You understand? But then, in 2018, it's fine. It was my first year.
Yeah.
When I came back, so we have a tutoring institute. So
2019.
2019 actually.
Yeah.
My sister is a tutoring institute, right? So she asked me, okay, do you want to come help me, assist me then and all that? Because I was doing economics and so and accounting as well. So she's like, come and assist me with the book. No, it's fine. I thought it was practical. It's fine. My sister here. And then I actually went to class where the guy was teaching accounting then. I sat with the guy and then I was teaching the learners.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me just explain this point. And then actually became passionate about explaining. Ended up no longer doing the books. I'm like, oh my God, let me just replace him in the teaching when I go do the books. Because he's an accountant, he was a qualified accountant at the time. He actually has an accounting firm that's doing good, Elite Accountants, check it out.
Oh, okay, so, cool.
So I started teaching learners, do you understand? And I was like, I've never been more fulfilled in my life. What until you care available for studying, man, I was studying. But when it came to teaching, then I became so passionate about that to such an extent where I was like, okay, it's fine. You know what? I'll be doing this. I ended up volunteering to the schools that I went through, you're Gian High, you're Singa, you're Newcan, because Newcan and Ronnie, but they actually call me almost every year, every time that I get like I
that's dope.
So that's the thing, and as a result, at first I was not doing it for the money. For me, it was something out of love, because I was doing simply because I struggled with accounting. You know how well in Guyana accounting was something that you need to
master in a way.
It was like there was no patience, and most of our teachers didn't have a patient. So it started off as a patient for me to help learners understand that, okay, guys, accounting or commercial is actually an option. And like I said, this is a very important subject stream, especially because it teaches you about how the economy works. And so, and when I checked, the numbers were dropping or dwindling of learners who are now enrolling in
science or
in commercials.
Oh, science.
Most are enrolling in science.
Yes, that's what I meant.
So I was like, no man, we can't afford this in here. Because if we have that, then our group will definitely be taken over.
True.
So it became a patient for me, man. You should actually see me when I'm teaching.
Really?
You understand? Because it really became a patient.
You don't want me in your class though, bro. You know.
No, I do want you actually. Because you'll actually come in handy. You understand? Cool. Yeah. So the thing is, when I started teaching, it's. Plus, I think actually sat down.
This is what I do.
Yeah, actually, like, okay, so there was Sejo, you know Sejo?
I know Sejo. Yeah.
He actually called me, he called me for like 2 weeks. And then after that, he asked the nurse, how was that guy? And then the nurse gave him a very good review, and okay, we need him back.
Yeah. That's what's up, yeah.
Okay, no, it's fine. I took it light. I thought maybe it's just kissing me out.
Yeah,
no, it's fine. Then I went to Roning as well. And running, or I went there for like maybe a week. I was just volunteer, strictly volunteer. And then I disappeared. And the learners then went to the principal. Okay, no, where's that guy? Because. And then as a result, that's when I started getting these offers. Okay, my guy, come and help us for a week. We'll give you this amount of money. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, you start off as a patient.
Where the money at?
And then the money comes.
Yeah,
you understand?
True.
And here's the thing: people understand your value. And then they'll be willing to pay any amount just to
your energy. Your energy.
So if you chase fame, let's say for example you're chasing, okay, I want to be a doctor, not because you're passionate about it, but simply because you want that. What do? You perform both surgeries too? People. Just simply because you just want the money. But then when you're passionate about it, man.
You're right. We're gonna speak more about these, bro. Trust me, man. I feel like these questions, I make them mainly because I know certain people need to speak about it, not necessarily me. If I speak on this one, the Saleh 1 kg, what does he know about it? So that's why I bring you guys along, because I could just be making these questions for myself, but then I want relevant people to speak on it, and which is you. So thank you for coming. What's your take on influences? Are they shaping culture or distracting it? I feel like
they're distracting it, man.
We talked about it.
Definitely.
I don't think we have to even dwell on this one a lot.
These guys are simply, and here's a set man.
But I'm gonna be an influencer, bro.
It's all don't be an influencer.
But like obviously, like if I'm in like the game, not because I'm chasing being an influencer, but like as an artist, I was influenced. But yeah,
that's the thing, man. Honestly, I actually love the fact that in terms of we are hip hop listeners, like we listen to hip hop, we listen to hip hop religiously. But when we actually came to a point where, like, just with influencers, man, we found our niche in hip hop. Because man, I'm J. Cole. Like, actually, when I want to get in the value, when I know what gets right, I listen to J. Cole. Just of advice and whatnot. Because you understand. And then when I maybe want to vibe, you understand. So with influencers as well, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't.
I get you.
Don't just be an influencer. Just find your niche, man. And the people that resonate with you will come to
you.
And this also is something that I realized because there was a point where I think for the past 3 years, I actually became more active on social media in July this year. There was a time I actually deactivated my Insta, Facebook, and everything. And my Twitter, and like everything, man. So I started like, what? This is my niche. Let me just share my think pieces. And just like how you approach me, oh my God, we should actually
talk and do this.
You understand?
I
was actually approached by other individuals as well. Oh my God, you should consider writing a book. Consider this. Thank you for such advice. Thank you for this. Do you understand? So this is just me finding my niche. Because like I said, it's sad how, because this also stems from how society sort of like
shapes,
programs us or shapes us into thinking, okay, we need to be
this because
this is the normal. We've normalized something.
I get you.
So me now we were outliers. You and I as well.
Yeah.
Like we're outliers. Do you understand? Like I know they won't not paying us in because
he
speaks English. He talks about this. He doesn't really talk about girls all the time. He doesn't talk about alcohol or sex. Do you understand? So there's something actually there's a song that I like the opening line of the song. Touchline, the truth.
Touchline.
Yeah, the truth is an essay rap on it.
He
says like so the song's called Tumamin.
Tumamin. Or Tumamin.
Yeah, God sent me.
God sent me. Oh, okay.
So it's like a humble request.
Humble request.
Yeah. I'm telling Tume where the kids are depressed. Because I got way more in my vocab than money, alcohol, and sex.
Bar.
Do you understand? So that was like something that sort of like woke me up. Oh my God, this is your niche, man. This is your niche. You don't need to be an influencer, the normal influencer, but
the things hip hop could do.
That's the thing, man. Aesthetics and all that.
Piano can never reach. I'm sorry.
You understand?
Yeah, I get
hip hop, man, you need to
really listen and peep what this person. Yeah, wow. So you say what's his name so I can tag him?
Touchline.
Touchline.
The truth, yeah.
The truth.
Yeah.
Let's collab, bro. I'm just saying. Love that about him. Sorry, finish.
I'm done, man.
No.
Don't chase being an influencer because the influencers are fake.
Got you. Yeah. Do you think men and women today still understand respect the same way? To broaden it up. There's respect, but then do we understand it the same way?
No, I don't understand the same way.
No.
And I don't really love playing the billing game, man. But especially on the side of women, because remember, like I said, influencers, social media, and do you understand? So it's feminism as well.
Feminism, yeah.
So it's like respect is sort of like being painted on the women's side. Your influencers, your bitter baby mamas, your bitter single women have painted a woman respecting his maybe was his husband, her husband, sorry.
Yeah.
As being a slave, being submissive. Because here's the thing, okay, I'll also talk about submission as well.
Submission, yeah.
Like being submissive as a guy, when we say we're being submissive, we don't necessarily say you need to kneel down whenever you approach you or anything like that, man. Or maybe you do you understand? Or maybe take my word without offering me counsel.
Like you're a dog or something.
Do you understand? No, it's not that, man.
Yeah.
And respect as well, do you understand? So it's sort of like I said, women want to be men. Especially in their early teens, towards their early 20s, they want to be men. And then there's this actually like this saying that I love to tell most of the girls that I've interacted with, because now like I've actually talked to you, like I'm sex is overrated, honestly, to a certain extent.
Sex is overrated?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Hold on now.
Here's the thing.
Hold on. I was with you.
Here's the thing.
What?
No, like it's overrated simply because here's the thing.
Overrated? What do you mean?
No, I'm looking for a genuine connection. Look, by overrated, what I mean is that sex is easier to find these days. A genuine connection.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good, honestly.
50 rand, yeah.
No, besides the 50 rand, man. Like I can talk to convince you.
I get you.
Get you to my bed. That's what I mean. Besides the whole 50 rand.
I get you.
But in terms of finding genuine connections, I find like it's hard now, man. Yeah. Someone like finding a female who's solid.
I once heard this line that said, ever since it's been easy to get sex, love has been hard to find. Yeah, no, I get you.
So what I was saying is that, what was this? I always tell my girls, like, okay, the girls that I've interacted with, especially as soon as I sense that feminine, like that masculine energy,
she's coming with that,
and draws me, and I know my guy, it's fine. When I hear Miss Independent, it's fine. We'll talk after 30. We'll talk after 30. Yes, the reason why I say we'll talk after 30.
Because that's why.
For her, because when I'm 25, and then after 30, it's fine. I'll still be me. Or maybe reach out or something like that, but then I'll still be me. Do you understand?
True.
But after 30 for a girl, in her 20s, like, she's in her prime.
You're saying they'll have a reality check at the I get you.
So they'll have a reality check. And here's the thing, they always circle back.
Circle back to...
They always spin the block, trust me.
Is that what are you prophesying the future, bro?
No, I'm not prophesying the future. This is that's actually happening now.
Right.
You understand? But okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. She'll dismiss. I'm Miss Independent. Do you understand?
And then come back.
Because here's the thing. Okay, here's another thing that I actually struggle with them is that. Okay, it's fine. Finally, I'll approach you. It's fine. Get you interested in everything. But as soon as they find out that I'm you, It was you was the one from Boondocks.
Yeah.
So as soon as they find out I'm Yui.
What do you mean by that? Like
no, I said like in terms of my thought processes, like our thought processes.
I
as soon
get
as they find out I'm Yui,
I get you. Yeah.
They will tend to.
Yeah.
Because we're not honestly, if there's one thing I would do, is I'll hold you accountable. The same way I expect you to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
So I won't be that guy where I just feed into your beliefs. But
I get you.
Clock it.
Damn.
Do you understand?
So you're the type on the first date to speak about the seventh chakra that is on my.
Nah, not necessarily that. Nah, not necessarily.
I get you.
I'm not boring at parties.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but okay, so like I take my time, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I won't come on. I won't bombard you with those questions. You're not in an interview.
I get you.
Over time, you ready? Yeah.
The seventh chakra unlocks your throat to speak on a certain vibration.
So it's fine. They'll
you.
go. And then they are misled.
That's great.
Get ran through. Next thing they want to come back and now settle down. You understand?
Yeah. At 20, when no, they spoke on what you're saying, like exactly like how you're saying it.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you. What's one thing you've learned about love from watching others, not just living it?
Okay, from watching others, huh?
Yeah, just from watching others, not just you living it. Yeah.
Okay. So there's one thing that I've learned about love.
Yeah.
And I'll attribute this to my sister and husband. I've been fortunate enough because here's the thing, my dad passed away in grade 4.
Yeah, grade 4.
Yeah, so in grade 4. So I did not really
2010.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah.
Grade 4. FIFA,
Yeah.
So I was not fortunate enough to maybe live with my dad in order to get that advice. You understand? Because I was basically the youngest guy at home.
Yeah.
When it passed. Okay, it's fine. So I had my question, okay, how do I go about love and all that? And then my sister got married in 2019. It was my first year in 2019 when she got married. So my sister has always been, she's a firstborn at home, so she's always been that person who took me under her wing. And when she took me under her wing, yes, I have brothers as well, but and they were busy with other stuff, out of town and all that. So she took me under her wing, and then I actually gained another brother in my brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I work with them because they actually work together. You understand? They work together, and all their businesses, they work together. So I actually sat down and observed, but actually, you know what? Love should honor if you are both committed to each other, and then
love conquers all.
Love will definitely conquer. Because here's the thing, man. If you want to take advice from social media and not from someone that you actually, or people that you actually see, or a mutual couple, man, social media portrays love or true love as something that is to be rosy each and every day. That's on the side of this, like I said, girls are gullible. On the side of girls, into the must. If he wants to, he will. Do you understand? And it's not that if he wants to, he will. If he's capable, he might. Do you understand? And okay, there will be flowers, roses, and red roses. Do you understand such things?
Yeah, I get you.
Girls sort of like set those as standards. And here's the sad thing, man.
Yeah.
And those standards were set by what? By prostitutes, really.
Wait, what?
No, I'm being honest, man. I'm like, this one I'll be vetted about it, man. But there's the thing, man. You know how there's that scandal now of your Majano Commission and your Pussycat Machala and the Wotimbe South Social scandal.
Yeah.
Most of the influencers or the girls that most of this younger generation looked up to were girlfriends of those guys. They went to your Dubais and what.
Yeah.
And now girls are not the impression that they all deserve a rich guy.
Damn.
You understand?
It's a fucked up society.
So, and those girls are selling.
Yeah.
They're basically selling to the highest bidder.
Different type of prostitution.
You could maybe wife her up, and then it's fine. You wife her up. You have a G-Wagon. If a guy comes with a Lamborghini Urus, he might get her.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So they're not committed to building with each other.
Damn.
And I'm not saying, okay, you need to suffer with a car. No, I'm not saying that.
But when there's time that's going to come, and you should know that it's still love. It's
if you're committed,
you understand? I get you.
That's why you get true fulfillment. Because okay, it's fine. There are girls who are. I mean, I can speak about Aisha Kari, but honestly, I think maybe there will be a time when
we speak about
different. Each and every, could you understand?
Yeah, because these questions, they hit home, man.
They hit home.
No, I'm really enjoying talking to my brother here, Katekani, aka Mabona. I hope everybody is well. I'm just checking up on you guys, and I know y'all want to hear him talk and not me talk, so I'll just ask the questions. Let's go to a deeper reflection and section. What does loyalty mean to you in friendships or relationships, whichever?
Loyalty. It's all in both friendships and
relationships.
Yeah, but all in both.
Both, yeah.
It's consistency without conditions.
Consistency without conditions.
Yeah, without conditions. What do I mean by this? You do things not necessarily expecting anything in return. Do you understand? You do things out of love. Let me just put it like that. Because that's the thing. Now I'm one person who, like, we both grew up in a biblical environment, biblical household. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I've actually come to fall in love with a particular verse, which states how God loves a generous giver. And he always comes through for a generous giver. Do you understand? What do I mean by this? There was someone actually, so a student of mine that I teach, she's in matric, right? So, like, I saw she was not engaged in class that day. So I'm like, hey, what's up? Because usually she's engaged. I'm like, what's up? She's like, sir, you know what, I'm tired of...
They call you sir now?
Okay. Comes with the territory. Hey, and then I don't love. I know, man.
My bad.
Like, but at first, I was like, hey, but at first it was something else. But that's fine, I got used to it.
Yeah.
So she was like, I said, there's this thing. So I'm like, okay, what's up? She's like, I have a friend of mine, and I feel like I'm being used. Do you understand? And I'm like, okay, what do you feel like you're being used? She's like, I do things for them, but then they don't do anything for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, man? Why did you do those things for them?
Yeah.
Did I ask you? No. She's like, no, they didn't necessarily ask me. I just saw that they needed help, so I could help them, so I just helped them. But then when I needed them to help me, they didn't come through. And then, okay, did you ask them why they didn't come through? She's like, I know. But then, the answer is no. Here's the thing, man. You see, and here's the thing, she's female. That's the thing.
She's a female.
Because the thing is that, I don't know if you noticed, but with male friendships, male friends tend to be more genuine. And they don't they don't fall off easily. As me and you cannot just break off our friendship. Me and you, my guy, we can go for months without
6
talking.
months.
Yeah, without talking.
Not even wishing you a happy birthday.
Not even wishing you a happy birthday.
But the day we connect, like me and Socks that day, it's been long, but we connect and
so we connect and then we talk. We catch up and brief. But then with females, it's that they are considering each other, checking with each other, expecting them, like the next person to do the same thing. It's the same thing as with birthday gifts. Because I know
she didn't post me on my birthday.
She didn't post on my birthday. She didn't wish me happy birthday. She didn't buy me a gift. And you don't really actually check. Okay, actually, maybe that person might be going through some financial problems. Hence,
they ain't give me nothing.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe like, do you understand? So it's
whatever,
It's that, man.
No. I love that take. Every question here has been like every question kind of needs its own segment to be broken down. I wish I had the time, but it's so lovely to hear another brother speak about it. Often, like, part of the reason why I, created this platform, and it's gonna go big. I know what I'm doing. I've been manifesting this. I feel like there's always this thing of like, men don't talk. Here's a guy talking. And second thing, it's like, you choose whoever and whatever you want to listen to. I don't care if this gets one view. This is a genuine Black person speaking about societal relationships and everything. And don't say there isn't platforms where men talk about these things. Because, he just told you how things are, even about men, how genuine we are in whatever.
And sorry
you can add on it,
Yeah, also I love how you mentioned how you don't care if you get one view.
Don't care.
Thing is, there's one that I care about. Even with my think pieces, like I always love sharing my think pieces, Yes, it's fine. I have maybe close to 2K followers on Insta. I have those followers. When I post my think pieces, I understand that, okay, it's fine. It's not necessarily that everyone will like
engage or whatever.
Or engage, you understand? But then I know that there's definitely that one person who needs to hear.
Show.
Because it is one thing that I've noticed, and is that most of the problems that we face, you understand, are not new. There's nothing new under the sun.
True. I like that. I live by all that. Yeah,
there's nothing new under the sun. So if you ask around, you might get the help that you need or advice that you need. That's why I also share my thing pieces good so that people can understand. So even if it's just 1% that's going through what I'm going through, if I manage to make an impact to them, that's fine. So I actually love how you make it.
Real people will multiply. I like that. I like this one. What does peace look like for you as a man trying to do better? But actually, can I cut it this question? Can I say what does peace look like for you? Because you're already a man. Why say as a what does peace look like for you?
Peace, this is actually a good question. Peace for me means for the most part, I don't worry much about what people think about me or say about me. I understand that, okay, so maybe if you're in business, there's PR and whatnot.
Whatever,
I understand, you understand?
Yeah.
But in peace for me is understanding my value, right? My value, as in, like, let's say my line of work, I understand my value, you understand? And the value that I bring to people, you understand? And then I bring my value, and then, but then remember, because here's the thing, man, and most of the time, we're not at peace simply because we're living our lives trying to please people or maybe look good or maybe maintain a certain image. But in peace for me is living life without really caring much about maintaining an image, but simply making yourself happy. I think that's peace for me. And by making yourself happy, I don't mean, okay, you go and kill someone, nothing to understand, you commit murder, if you don't give a damn.
Fuck my ex, by the way.
What I mean is that you simply just do you, man. Peace for me is being able to do you.
Yeah.
Being able to do you without even, honestly, thinking much. Just doing you.
I like that.
I think that's peace for me.
I like that. Now, what's one thing you had to unlearn about love or masculinity?
About love or masculinity?
Yeah, what did you have to be like, oh, hold on.
Okay, but then about masculinity, the one thing that I had to unlearn is that being vulnerable is not being weak. It's not being weak. Society tries so much to, so social media, because society today is basically
social media, society, true.
Really tries to enforce that notion, if you are a man, you can't cry, or you can't express your emotions, or you can't be emotional. Man, we're emotional beings, man.
Everybody.
We're emotional beings.
Yeah.
I understand that to a certain extent, yes, women are more wired to be on the emotional side and then men to be on the rational side.
But
then, here's the thing, if you suppress your emotions and you don't express yourself, man, you'll definitely crash out. Long term, you'll crash out somewhere along the line. You'll crash out.
Yeah.
Trust me, you might not speak now, you might not speak in the next 5 years, but you'll crash out. That's why people go through midlife crises and whatnot, you understand? Simply because they will talk, I know, my guy, don't express yourself. But if you express yourself, that's why I also believe in, if maybe you do something that I'm not happy about, I'll address it with you then.
Yeah.
And not from an emotional point of view, but I'll tell you, my guy, they don't actually like
a proper confrontation.
I don't actually like maybe you should.
Tune this. If he doesn't agree, it's fine. But I said how I feel.
Might think about it and then change later. But
we grow as well.
We grow as well. So
I like that. Damn. Now, if the old you could see the man you are becoming, what would you say?
I'm proud of me.
You're proud of yourself?
I'm proud of me. No, honestly, man. You see, this year now has been the year where I've reflected a lot. And I've reflected a lot simply because there were times where, for the most part, actually, since high school, man, I was like, okay, what's going on? Am I going to make it? Am I on the right track? Or do you understand? Such frustrations, man. And this led me to not even realizing that actually I've achieved many of the things that I've wanted to achieve.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Many of the, like, am I not okay? I understand very yes. I used to draw a Lamborghinis and okay, I want to drive those cars and a lot of double stories and something like that. But then, for the most part, man, I've created relationships, like business relationships, networks, and everything. Do you understand? I've managed to find something that makes me money. And as much as it might not be that much money, do you understand?
But hey, I'm doing something. You're not killing or robbing nobody.
I'm actually doing something that I'm passionate about, which is teaching. Because honestly, I didn't, for the most part in my high school, I didn't really know what my passion was. Do you understand? I've actually managed to do that. I've actually managed to sort of be myself, man.
True. Do you feel like, let me ask you this like off the rip, do you feel like if teachers, because we're different, me and teachers saw through me, like, this kid is like this, we can't really change him, whatever, but do you feel like if teachers saw, they just stopped with this mindset of this person is going to become this, and I'm talking about our teachers, every teacher that's ever taught you can even say which teacher saw this in you, but which teacher kind of saw you as them instead of, like, as in this person could be a teacher as well. Like, is there anyone that like?
There is actually a teacher. There are two teachers as well.
Yeah.
Actually. So Mr. Mafum.
Yeah.
I don't want to describe you, but
I know.
Yeah. So Mr. Mafum, it was because he actually taught me, like, he was supposed to teach me accounting and put it like that. But I didn't really learn accounting from me. I actually learned accounting from Sejo because I remember. Sejo is, in as much as he was not my accounting teacher, he actually took me in. He was like, I need to remember 2 breaks. So it's like, the second break.
Were 2 breaks?
Yeah, 2 breaks. Where that first break.
I had 4. Sometimes I wouldn't be in class.
Sometimes you wouldn't be in class. Yeah.
We had 2 breaks, bro?
2 breaks.
Shit.
So it was the first one. The first one was hungry. So I was like, no, go and eat. And then the second was like, I want to give your girlfriend the plate. Come to me. Because he saw, because my first year realized I excelled in all my other subjects in my first year in UConn. So they come to me. And then I went to him. I was like, okay, what's your challenge? Oh yeah, accounting has been, the reason why I came is because of accounting. I'm like, okay, it's fine. In a space of 2 months, he didn't understand accounting. And then I wanted to do what in my class, because some of them, and I'm not saying to say this, but I hope to say this. It was way too, because remember the school was new, so it was way too busy being all over the place, trying to find a position. So maybe, I don't know if it's a principal or something So he spent less time teaching.
And spent more managing the school.
Spend more time managing the school, because as soon as you got this one, you leave us.
I see.
So he actually found me this time, this other time. So we're in class.
Yeah.
So I was explaining a topic that was challenging the whole class. He's like, I know, guys.
Damn.
This is how you go about it.
That's a flex.
I was like, so you came there, you go, it's fine. Next thing, another day comes in, doing the same thing. And then it's sort of like, okay, I'm actually, people now are coming to me for assistance, and when I assist them, they usually do excel. So it's like, my guy, you should make a good teacher. Okay? You want to be a teacher. Because the another thing about him is that he's a spiritual guy, so he's a so you could see. So he's like, want to be a good teacher. Wow. Do you understand? Took it lightly. Say Joe as well. Said this. Took it lightly, because me not very in my mind, like, to be an economist, I work for the bank. So I think.
No, wow, I like that. I like that.
Because sort of manifesting, man.
No, I like that. Wow, and you most definitely teaching the viewers and the listeners. I don't call them fans, they viewers and listeners. Now this one, it's more on like, word of the day, but you can, because this is like the second last question. What message would you give to young people trying to find direction?
Find direction?
Yeah, it can be in chaos or just direction. Like you advising maybe the young kid, but whatever, bro.
Isolate yourself.
Isolate yourself.
Isolate yourself in a sense that, okay, so here's the reason why I say isolate yourself. We spend most of our time, it's either we're on social media scrolling through our phones. So we're not really isolating ourselves or thinking. Do you understand? And we spend it's like, okay, if we're not on social media, maybe let's say we're at home, we're not on social media. Maybe we're gaming. Do you understand? Or, you understand? Or we are with our friends at a park, drinking, whatever. And I'm not saying we're okay drinking, or maybe it's a problem.
Bad, you just say go,
You just need to find time in the 24 hours of your day. Find at least 2 hours, man. Maybe grab a book.
10 minutes.
Do you understand? Grab a book and go to the park, take a walk or something alone without your phone. Isolate yourself and then think. with a sober mind and just think, isolate yourself. You will definitely find direction. And like in the thoughts that you have, the same way, like I actually love how when you take your walks, you usually post something like a video on Instagram. Like just reflect, okay, hey, my guy, it's what of this. Do you understand?
People engage with me a lot.
That's the thing. It's that's the importance of isolation. We spend most of our times in, do you understand?
True.
In a certain environment. And that environment shapes us or molds us simply because we don't spend enough time with ourselves. So we move like the rest and we're not ourselves. So we won't find direction.
True.
But if you actually isolate yourself,
I get you.
You're like, okay, and actually.
No.
Do you understand?
No. Now, thank you for that. What's coming after, it's his word of the day. He'll be alone on this segment. I won't be there. So before I go, I'ma just leave y'all with one or two things. I love speaking from the heart, but also I enjoy when people kind of structure what they want to say, because you have to be careful about what you say. So what I'm gonna speak on is what he just spoke on, kind of like on an overall. Promise I won't take your time. I know your time is money. One thing about being yourself is very key as a man. It's very key in knowing how you're going to manage your family, how you're going to manage your responsibilities. Because now when you know thyself, you know the keys to like the universe. And I want to explain the science of it, how people catch that. And for the woman side, I often hear because I'm so dope that young kids still want my advice. I mean, they can say, no, I'm old. Because I consider myself, a little bit older, but 12-year-olds, 16-year-olds come on the female side and say, yo, I want a man like this, like this, like this. And I don't know if I'm just being chappy on them and say, yo, bro, find yourself. And what I mean by that, to broaden it up, is that the world is full of men who are bad. I'm not going to put sugar on it. Men are bad. The reason why we carry guns is not to shoot women, really. It's to shoot these niggas that are bad. And for us as men to acknowledge that, we'd like women to acknowledge that, so that when we are trying to protect you, it doesn't seem like we're trying to control you. I'll just say that. Like sometimes when we see a girl, let's say it's my girl, and I say, oh, don't wear that. I'm not saying don't wear that mainly for the reason because I don't want them to see you naked. One of the main reasons because I'm scared. But then I can't tell you that because I don't want it to be like I'm scared. I'm scared these niggas go beat me up for you. Same way as if I wear a chain, an expensive chain. I'm not worried that women are going to rob me. I'm worried about these men. There are bad people in this earth. And let's just, acknowledge that, and, we can just, move forward, so that the imbalance, as you're speaking on the imbalance of us fighting against just a lot of things. I just spoke on one where the protectiveness of women. My action of place is protecting women, because I go by the name Crazy X January, and thank you guys for tuning in. Stay a bit more for his segment on word of the day or quote of the day. Fuck it, let's make it word of the year or century or decade. Sorry for cursing. I love you guys. Yeah, stay tuned.